As we mentioned, thanks to the snowy weather on the way, thousands of vaccination appointments across the city through OHSU will be rescheduled. Fox 12's Drew Reeves is live at the convention center where a lot is happening this weekend, Drew.
Yeah, that's right. Not only are vaccines going to be continuing here, but a portion of the convention center is opening up as a homeless shelter. Now, that is not going to impact vaccination appointments, but the same may not be true of the weather.
The Oregon Convention Center has played a big role in the past year, hosting a space for COVID-19 testing, vaccinations, a shelter for fire victims, and a place for the homeless to escape the virus. This weekend, it will take on multiple roles again as the mass vaccination clinic is expected to continue and a homeless shelter moves in.
Sort of big, concrete, cavernous bunker. Really tall ceilings, lots of doors we could open up.
That homeless shelter moving into a space that was being used for the vaccine clinic, but officials say that shouldn't impact operations.
The site is frankly big enough, though, that can accommodate a lot of different uses without people even knowing that they're in the same space.
The same can't be said about the impending snowstorm.
The weather is going to be particularly dangerous this week.
Kaiser Permanente says right now the mass vaccine clinic is planning to be open, and they're asking those that can to show up for their appointments. But as the snow starts to actually fall, Kaiser says plans could always change. They say the clinic could open or close late and would only shut down fully in a worst-case scenario. But elsewhere, clinics are already pulling the plug. OHSU announcing it's closing its vaccination clinics on Saturday and Sunday. Those sites include the PDX Red Economy parking lot, Hillsborough Stadium, and the Multnomah Pavilion. The convention center says if you can't drive in the snow, don't worry about it, and appointments will be rescheduled. The Joint Office of Homeless Services says the less snow we get to interrupt these important programs this weekend, the better.
I'm going to knock on wood and hope it's on the lower end of our projections, even though that's going to disappoint people who really want snow. It'll make things a lot easier to keep people safer if we get less snow.
And Kaiser Permanente says if you do have to have an appointment rescheduled because of the snow, you will not have to make that appointment again online. But how those appointments will be rescheduled is still being worked out. OHSU says it will also be rescheduling the appointments that were canceled for this weekend. Reporting live in Northeast Portland, Drew Reeves, Fox 12 Oregon.